Hi guys, welcome to Life with the Stephs. It's me, Stephanie, and I'm back with another video. Stefan is not here, and so I'm gonna do another one of my personal talks. I hope you like it. If you don't, I'm so sorry. I just want to quick update you guys on a little bit of what has been going on with our life. But before I do that, please go and press the notification button down, I think over here, if I'm doing this right, and turn on notification settings so you never miss one of our videos. Go press the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel if you like us, and go comment, because we like to respond to comments. I know we haven't been doing a very good job, but we are gonna start doing a better job. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, let's have an updated chat, a bit of a chit chat. So let's get the most important stuff out of the way. Me and Stefan are doing good. We have just been busy because, as everybody knows, my last video is I've decided to start a company, and it's a lot of work. And if you know, I'm in school too. And we have a house to run, and we have a dog, so I've just been super busy. I haven't been trying to avoid YouTube. We have just been super busy. We are doing house renovations. We just talked to an interior designer, so I'm super excited to see how that's all gonna turn out with our house. But yeah, that's that. That's the biggest update. We got a lot of packaging to unwrap today. Well, not a lot, just 3 packages, but that's a lot to me. So yeah, that's that. I want to get into the more serious conversation that I want to have with you guys, because this has been on my mind and I've really been thinking about this, but I don't have the opportunity to do this. So I want to talk about my thoughts on the whole situation of annulling an adoption as an adult, and my thoughts on what I feel like I should be able to do in my rights as an adopted child. So I hope you guys are all ready to listen, because I'm about to bitch again. So, as most of you guys know, if you followed my channel and followed my adoption journey, you'll know that I was adopted back in 1998 when I was 1 year old, and I'm now 22 years old. 23 is coming up, but it's not yet. So I was adopted when I was very young, a baby. I had no say in my life. No choices that were made were because I chose them. It was all just like papers, government, Canadian people, and here I am, bam. I mean, a lot of my life, I'm not gonna lie, I've lived a pretty good life, and I've had a lot of support from my adoptive family in the past, but I was not a good kid all the time, and I struggled with a lot. I struggled with mental illness, I struggled with issues that were on top of my mental illness, and I struggled with identity and being adopted, and I just struggled, and I had a lot of trauma that I had no clue about. And you guys can go watch one of my other videos, I'll link it up here. I think it's something about why I don't like being adopted. It's another one of my adoption videos. Yeah, I'll just put it right up there. And it's just been a struggle. So I have been thinking more than ever, as a 22-year-old who is in a long-term relationship, we have a house, we have a dog, we talked about our future plans for our family. I want an annulment. I want to annul my adoption because I believe it wasn't my choice, and since I've stopped talking to my adopted family, nothing good has come out of it, and I don't really want to be connected to them, and I don't think they really want to be connected to me. And I just think, to be easier on everybody, I just really want to annul my adoption. Now, from what I've done with research, I can't. So this is where I want to start talking about the issue of what's right and what's wrong. I'm just a bit confused because I was adopted. It was not my choice. I got no say. But I now am forced to stay with this family who we are not super close, and things have not been well. And I don't see much getting better in the future, but I don't get that choice. So if somebody gets married and they want a divorce, I read this and I thought this was a very good point. If somebody gets married and they want a divorce, they can get out of that marriage. They can divorce the people if things aren't working out, because that's a choice, and blah, 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 blah. But if I'm adopted and things don't work out, I have no way of getting out. And people say, well, you're an adult, so you can leave, you can move. But if I don't feel mentally connected to my adoptive family, should I really have that last name? And should I always, I get pain having to say these are my parents when they don't act like my parents and they don't treat me like I'm their daughter. So I don't know, I'm struggling with that. I really, really, really want to annul that adoption. I wish I could. I think it's my right to do that. And I know it would really hurt them because they did raise me, but I can't change the past, and I can't change what I did in the past. All I can change is my future self and how I'll act. And I am trying my best to be a better person every day. I broke connections. I have a lot of broken connections, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm trying my best every day, and that's all that matters. So, and they won't let things go. They don't let that kind of stuff go. They have to always bring up the past over and over and over again, like it can be changed. And it really sets me back 10 years because I'm always feeling like I'm that person that I used to be. And because of that, I'm not trying to run away from my issues. I just want to make it easier on everybody, and I want to stop having the stress of what are they going to say next, what are they going to say next, who are they going to tell next, who's going to judge me next, because they don't have the right to make me feel that way. They have their whole family. They have their 3 bio kids, and then they still have their other 4 adopted kids. So, and they've made it very clear that I am awkward in the family, even though I'm never invited to anything, and they never see me. Like, my grandma died, and I kid you not, I was not invited to her dinner. I was raised with her. All of my cousins came, and I was raised with my Oma. I only lost connection with her 2 years ago when me and my parents had a fall, but I didn't see her, and I didn't even know that she was sick when she was sick. Nobody told me. My cousins came to visit from out of town, and everybody got together, and I wasn't invited. Family Christmases, family parties go on, and I'm never invited. I was in the hospital because I was very sick last year. I had something, and I almost actually died. And none of my family came to visit me. Nobody, not one. And they actually texted me, and they said, well, we tried to visit you. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I feel my eyes getting teary. They said, we tried to visit you, but you said no, which isn't true. They offered to come visit me when I was already out of the hospital, or I was about to come out. So I was like, no, I don't need you guys to come now. But I sat alone in the hospital bed for about a week. My boyfriend was really busy, so he's working. I had my friends come, but it's not the same as family. And yeah, I get lots of anxiety going to have to go see them because I know it's just going to be a hate fest and them talking me down and them telling me about the past. They have created anxiety in my boyfriend's life and made my boyfriend really feel degraded. They have yelled at me in front of their family and yelled at me in front of my boyfriend and then denied it. They just aren't nice people, and I just don't want to be connected to them, and I want it to be my choice if I want them to be my parents, and I want to work on a relationship. And if I then again want to be readopted by them, so be it, but I'm an adult, so I probably won't. I just want my choices to be my choices without them feeling like they dictate my life and they get to control my life, because that's what they feel. They say, we adopted you, we're your parents, so this is how life is going to go. This is what we're going to tell people, blah, blah, blah. But if I annul this adoption, they have no right to speak about me. And they have no right to tell people what they're doing, to tell people anything, because they're not my parents, and it's not their place to tell people what is wrong with me when they haven't even talked to me in years. So yeah, with me wanting to start a business and with me trying to do better and try to be better, I feel like I don't need their negativity in my life. I don't want their negativity in my life. And so I want to annul the adoption. Thanks for listening to my rant. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.